Hello everybody, it is Christine. It is time for a scrapbook process video. And this is one of my 52 favorite photos, 52 weeks. And the photo is just basically, I want to call it a planner stack plus a couple of books I'm getting through. So, and that's actually my desktop on my computer, which is kind of neat. So, y'all hear the dog carrying on. I don't know what's going on there. It's usually an Amazon delivery and the dogs get all wound up. I'm also using my counterfeit kit for January, which is technically the September 2023 hip kit. So I'm combining all kinds of fun stuff. What I think I'm going to do, this paper here, I just love this paper. I could see recreating this with thickers or something too. And I love this paper, which is kind of this kaleidoscope-y looking paper. I think what I'm going to do is use my Creative Memories thing here and cut this out. I'm also going to trim this down a hair so that I can see the pinwheel stuff behind here, and then also the center will be cut out, and then I'll put my planner photo kind of over here or something. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So after that, I don't know. I don't know what my title's going to be. I do have a bunch of I don't know about these rub-ons. I like the rub-ons, but I'm not sure about that yet. But I also have a bunch of little chipboard pieces and stuff like that. So let me first do my paper cutting. I'm going to use my Creative Memories thing. I've mentioned this before. I usually use the big circle. Y'all see me use that a lot. This is the smaller one. In this case, it's the, I guess the large circle on this page. And you can use your little guide here to figure out what size and all that. I'm going to use the large circle, and I'm going to use the blue blade. So I'm going to end up kind of cutting into my letters just a little bit, but I'm okay with that. So that's what I'm going to do. So give me just a second. Sorry about the lighting. As usual, it's kind of strange. Oh well, anyway, let me get my glass mat out here so I can cut, and I'll be back on in a second. Okay, you guys, so I used my Creative Memories to cut my circle out, and then I did trim down that paper, I guess by like maybe a ½ inch or so. It might be 3/4 of an inch because I did want the little pinwheel to show. And then I put this foam tape. It's a thicker foam tape. It's kind of old. I think I picked it up, well, I couldn't even tell you. I've had it quite a little while. I think this turns out really cute. I will be honest with you guys. I have said this before. I'm not afraid of pattern paper, so my layouts will occasionally look pretty busy. So I just would encourage you that if this is too busy for you, that maybe instead of the numbers on the top paper, you could use like a tone-on-tone or something like that. You can still follow, you know, a similar design, but it is a little bit busy because these letters are kind of all over the place. But I do like it. I think it's almost like, what do I want to say? Like I use my planners to kind of control the chaos, and the letters are kind of chaotic. And then, but then the kaleidoscope is like you took all the colors and put them in like organized fashion. I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys, but that's kind of my inspiration in a way. And so I've got my little layered, the letter paper that was up on foam tape. I got my little circle. So I've got like a little layered bit there. I'm going to map my planner stack photo here. So I've got like this, it was in my scraps. I don't think this actually came, I know it didn't. It didn't come with this collection, but I had it in that kit, little turquoisey type cardstock there. And then I'm going to use this tone-on-tone. It's not really a polka dot, but it's like dots on there, but they're more organic than a polka dot. And that's going to be a photo mat. I'll actually end up matting it one more time, but I don't think I do that for just a minute. And then once I get this done, I will drop, I don't know if I drop off the camera or not. I'm going to pull all the little ephemeras and chipboards and things out. And what I focus on is there's a lot. This was kind of it's from September 2024. So it has like schoolish type stuff. So there's some apples, there's some books, there's some pencils. And I think the books and stuff like that kind of work because, of course, this is, you know, planner books. So yeah, this is me. I guess I did actually go ahead and put the white cardstock. I really enjoyed those two colors together, but I thought it still needed a little bit of more separation because, again, I'm sitting here looking at this layout going, okay, you're already got a lot going on with these letters. I think this is, I'm not going to say this is how they intend you to use it, but it kind of is. You know, you got this circular wreath of letters and stuff everywhere. I really like it, though. So I'm going to go through this chipboard, or this is chipboard stuff. I will tell you the texture on these is like glossy-ish, so it's not my favorite chipboard feel, but it's okay. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just, it's glossy, and so it's slick. What do I pull out of this? I think I pull out something with like pencils or something that's going to go there. I use mostly ephemera. I think I pull out maybe, honestly, I don't even remember. I actually kind of looked at some of those circular elements with the little flowers on them because I thought, well, oh, that right there. I pulled out that piece there. Oh gosh, I can't even see it now. I'm not looking at the layout, but I kind of make a little embellishment cluster in the center of the little kaleidoscope next to the photo. I guess that's a little book right there. I'll actually end up using that little yellow book on the sticker sheet that's not from this collection either. It was one of my curated items. I do pull out this little banner in a second. It's going to use a little flag banner thing. You'll see me do that in just a second. I'm trying to get this where y'all can still see it. I've trying to be a little more cognizant of where my layout's ending up in my screen because I've found myself a couple of times here failing to notice that I'm either too high or too low. And I used to use my glass mat to kind of keep me, you know, on scene or on camera there, but I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. I don't know. I decide I like my white background better, but then I end up kind of all over the place because I'm not paying attention if I'm not on the actual mat. I don't know. I may need to reintroduce that because it seems to keep me more organized from a view standpoint. I'm going to pull out I'm going to start pulling out the ephemeras though, because I find some book things. I think 2 or 3 little book things. One's that shelf right there. I find the one with the apple on top or something. I'm going to pull out that banner, like I said, in just a minute. You'll see me. I'm going to use it as a shelf because I was kind of wanting all these little book things because I think, okay, this goes good together. And I don't have any school pictures, really. I may have some old pictures of Brooke in school, but honestly, not really. She was in, like, elementary and all that kind of stuff before I had really, you know, decent digital phone things. And so I may have pictures, but they're not good. It's one of those where, you know, I had the 35mm type throwaway kinds, and I may have a handful of pictures, but nothing like a candid, like, you know, we have today where you can kind of quickly get a snapshot of your kid looking really cute heading into class or something. I just don't really have anything like that, I don't think. I could go back digging through my old stuff. I've got that. I kind of also, like, that says stay focused. So I'm also kind of putting stuff that's like, I don't know, like goal setting type thoughts, you know, like, I don't know. You'll see in just a second. I'll pull out some of the round elements from here. One says like epic, and then there's a few other little things. I do enjoy this here because I'm able to kind of create a visual triangle a bit with these little circles. Y'all, by the way, Saturn's in a mood. She's got zoomies, and she's meowing and carrying on. She's so funny. It's morning time, too. Usually she gets these in kind of the afternoon, but she's had her treat, y'all. I give her these little lickable bisques. They have some that are for seniors, and there's like little vitamins in them, and she loves those little treats, y'all. She yells at me if she doesn't get it. Oh, I forgot that little tag up there. It's like a little... I was going to write the date on it. I guess I should. I don't think I have yet done, but I will. I'll come back in a minute. I fast around quite a bit. I'll also mention to you, so if you haven't watched any of my planner videos because you're just not a planner person, that's totally fine. But I do use, it's a custom planner. It's a Gendio, and I have, you know, my monthly, daily, weekly views and stuff like that. And I do stickers because, of course, I'm extra, so I have to decorate my planner, you know. And then I also have a Cultivate What Matters, which is a goal setting, and it helps you kind of identify like your values and things like that are important to you, and it helps you set goals. And then I also have my little brain dump. I use that to just write lists of stuff I need to get done, and it helps me organize it. I use what's called the Eisenhower matrix, which is the one that's like urgent and important is in one quadrant, urgent, not important is in another quadrant. You know, and it kind of helps you just organize. You write everything down and you just categorize it, and then it helps you focus on the important stuff. Y'all, I have to do that. I tend to overload myself. I have a full-time job. I've told you guys that. Of course, we live on this like farm thing now. In fact, just this morning I got back from the gym, and my daughter had texted me, "Hey, can you feed the goats?" And so, yeah, my morning has already started at 5, which is actually later than it used to. Started at 5, and I've already been to the gym and already fed the goats, and now I'm up here editing and recording a video. So, and I start my day job in another 10 minutes. So I have to have a planner, y'all. So I've got all my little ephemera pieces glued down. You can kind of see all the various little pieces. Like I said, this is a busy layout with it's the letters, I think. It's the falling letters, but again, I kind of love it. But I'm going to call this planner stack. Technically, 2 of the books on top are ones I'm like reading. They're one's a Bible study and one's a Power of the Praying Life. So technically not planners, but it is something it's a book I'm kind of using right now, so I included it. But I'm calling this planner stack, and I actually really enjoy this. I think this turns out cute. I was kind of happy because I started the title to the left, which is always a risk if you're going to run out of room, and I got very, very lucky. Planner stack ends exactly where it should, and I don't know how I got so lucky because that was pure dumb luck, y'all. And that is basically the layout. Oh, I take it back. I am going to go ahead and add enamel dots. I know. It's like there's so much going on, Christine. But I actually think the enamel dots help focus it a little bit, because I use the really dark blue ones, although this top one here didn't like its adhesive wouldn't stick. So I'm going to get my Nuvo glue out of there. But I'm going to put my little enamel dots up here. I'll do 3 little sets here. They're dark, like I said, dark blue. So I think they kind of help focus things a little bit. And I kind of do one in the lower right under the photo, and then there's one to the left of the little embellishment clusters and stuff like that. But yes, that is basically going to be the layout. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is a hop. Miranda Weber is hosting it. It's 52 photos for 52 weeks or something like that. And I thought this was a great photo for this week. So please make sure you check out the description, which will have the playlist, and check out everybody else's that are documenting. I think it's fun to see people's lives. So thank you guys again. I really appreciate it. Listen to me ramble as always. And I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. We'll talk soon. Bye.